This is a 3D modeling project that my sister and I have been working on, and we are interested in adapting it into a game using the Unreal Engine. In all the anatomy games that I've found that offer 3D exploration, they've always been labeling, or they've been delving into something visually from external parts to the internal parts. But I haven't yet seen something that has you as a user play a creative role. I personally am a huge fan of puzzle games, from crossword puzzles to text-based adventure games. And I think that this style of having to be very creative with filling in words and then in the end having something that you've built entirely yourself is incredibly rewarding. So here's the proposal for our game. In this game, you would start with the innermost feature and you would have a command box where you would enter a name of any feature or structure that connects to this feature. And then once you do, the part will pop up and you'll be able to click it on and you'll be able to keep building. If you get stuck in calling up a feature by its name, we would have tips, which would be mnemonics or facts that would help you remember what the part is, and after a certain period of time, if you still can't get that, the name of the feature would appear. The game would potentially have multiple levels. You'd have a starting level, which is very basic features of anatomy. For example, with the brain, you'd have like the brainstem, the pons, the basoganglia, cortex, skull. But if you go up to the harder levels, which happen after you beat the original level, you would have more complex features that you would have to call up to stick on where they go. The idea of building from the inside out comes sort of from an engineering perspective. And I think this kind of a learning process would be very beneficial for learning anatomy because of this design structure and this visual learning that you would be experiencing. This, for me, is my first artistic, creative endeavor, and I'm really excited about it, and the ability to apply what I've learned through my biology and neuroscience degrees at West Virginia. And that's our project. We'll be creating this model in Blender, like you see here, and we'll be uploading the 3D model part by part into Unreal Engine to be able to format it for a game, which can then be exported into a mobile app or into a browser app, or even a Steam game, ultimately. Thank you.